chopped foul right at home plate. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. William Rogers gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. And he'll step off. In there at the knees, strike one. Eric, your Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently, so all they need to do is...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Stepping in, Tom Seaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately. Hitting 1-1-250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, still a little late with that swing. He's got to get going a little sooner.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Scooter Gennett will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. So far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Wilmer Flores is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Johnny Jameson will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball one. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. And he sends it the other way toward right center. On the it into his glove, and there's one gone. His first opportunity in this one. Ball too low that time. It's ball one. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one. Hit out towards second. Barnes scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth,
Jorge Lopez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you can get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Called strike two as he locks him up there. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tom Seaver comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with one away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those two guys into scoring position.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner from second is in to score. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is thrown out trying for the... Ryan Coe will start it out here from Milwaukee with Ryan Braun waiting on deck to follow. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see, but it's going to finally get him into that hit column, and at this point, they'll take anything they can get, and he's on with an infield single.
Ryan Braun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. William Rogers will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Up the middle to his right. Barnes throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We played 4 full. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Tom Seaver will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Yeah!
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across. Jonathan Lucroy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 8-6. So long from Milwaukee.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Brewers, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. EK, any thoughts?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. His on-base percentage over the last 10 games is over 500. He's been absolutely on fire at the plate, so they're going to have to be very careful about how they approach him.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Number 41 stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout is too concerned.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Steve, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Rendell Grichuk is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Lifted into center field. Peterson is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. Brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Hector Batista will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Number 36 will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 36. Well, it was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. One away.
Batting fifth, right fielder
Stephen Piscotty will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Wow, he hasn't missed a beat since his last start. Remember, he had 9 strikeouts in that one. He's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Luis Valbuena will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Glenn Kozar will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And you'll see where these 3 pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Stepping in now, Adam Ford, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball. It just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a 1-out base runner.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Yeah, this early in the game, 41. To me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Standing in now, number 41, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Tom Seaver digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Tom Seaver.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Wheeler's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty on the move. 1 out. Rendell Grichuk is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hector Batista.
Hector Batista is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Into the box now, number 36, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Key racing back at the track. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go.
Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out.
Yeah, you can see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up out towards short right field. Number 3 is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1. Glenn Kozar
leading off
for
for
the
the
box to
Cardinals.
start off the 5th in this one.
Glenn Kozar.
First offering on its way. Swing and a high chopper, gloved by Turner. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Ford.
Adam Ford, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball right side. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
He just did everything
pitcher,
right
number
here on the
49.
mound. He made the good pitch.
Zach
He got his guy to hit the
Wheeler.
ball on the ground. But baseball is just a little bit like life. You know, things don't always go your way. This is going to be an infield single as he reaches here with 1 away.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down.
Got him.
The second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Dodgers 1. The pitcher, Tom
Up next for the
Seaver,
Dodgers,
steps up to the plate
pitcher,
in a sacrifice
Tom
situation. So let's
Seaver.
see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Drilled to the right side. Scooped up. There's one. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Number 41 will dig in for the 3rd
Leading off
time
for the
now.
Cardinals.
He started the evening
Left
0 for
fielder,
2 so far.
number 41.
That's the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat
the
trick
center fielder,
in game 1 yesterday, and now he's got
Richard.
another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Rendell Grichuk is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there.
0-2.
That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for your number 1 and
First
2 guys
baseman,
being
number
your
3.
table setters. I mean, they're
Hector
both gone now on
Batista.
back-to-back strikeouts.
In now, Hector Batista. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Number 36 will come forward now to begin the 7th
Leading off
inning
for
in
St.
what's
Louis.
been a very briskly
Shortstop.
played ball game
Number
here tonight.
36.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been
Ouch, that one hit him.
Hit my pitch. Take your base.
Stephen
Now
Piscotty
batting,
will dig in
right
for the
fielder.
3rd time now. He
Stephen
struck out and bounced
Piscotty.
out in his first 2 trips. Into the seats, 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher
Glenn Kozar stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Heading out towards shallow right. Altair is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Cardinals lead it. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
Final line score tonight.